But what I saw is that when you talk about people on the county level, on the local level, on the city level, on the state level, on the executive branch of the state level, on the federal government level, on all levels of government, there is one principle that people who are, I call them government expansionists, people who like to expand the size and scope of government, that they all believe in. And I'd have to say that that's the destruction of, because what they know is that the only way they can expand government is that they can tell us that they need to take away some of our rights so that they can give them back. I don't know how that works. Or they say that we're going to get a profit after they take away a lot of our money. I don't know how that works either. But they all have the same prospect that they need to take away certain rights from the individual. Whether it be fiscal or social or in any other means, or even in Second Amendment rights, but that's another story. But I think that one of the things that most people don't understand is that main goal of a government expansion is to take away the rights of the citizens.
Yes.
But on the other hand, you have those of us on the conservative side, or those of us on the side of core American principles, who believe that the best way to ensure prosperity, to ensure good things for the American, to ensure fruitfulness and greatness in American society, is to preserve the principles and preserve liberty instead of taking it away. I recently wrote a column on Miguel Estrada that you can get off my website. It's defiantconservatism.com. I have a link to it there. It was on Miguel Estrada called Want Empathy? Look at Miguel Estrada's background. But one of the things that I was thinking about when I was writing that column is that the left doesn't look at what it says it looks at. It looks at everything from a political achievement goal. In other words, it looks at everything so that it can get a better profit for itself in the future. And I think I can speak for the majority of us here today when I say that, well, that's not what we want. We want enduring principles that work for everybody, not just for a certain set class. And what Americans for Prosperity here today is trying to do for North Carolina, and what each of you as a citizen needs to stand up and do here in North Carolina, is, you see that Capitol over there and the legislative building over there? See, that's what you need to be aiming at. We need to make a difference on the state level, so that because I believe that the states' rights and states themselves is the boundary line, I believe, between the federal government and the people's rights. And if the state government's going to expand its stake in our lives to the same extent that the federal government wants to, then our rights aren't going to be protected on any level. Who are we going to go to? We need to stand up for our individual rights and liberties. Our rights to life, liberty, and property without due process of law. That's what our Constitution promises us. That's what our government has promised us. And that's what we should continue to be promised forever. And as I close, I'd like to remind everybody that a quote from one of my political heroes, Margaret Thatcher, who said that the only trouble with socialism is that you eventually run out of other people's money. Well, I think that once again the numbers will speak for themselves when we ask, how is that socialism and that big government and whatever name you want to call it, liberalism, progressivism, I don't care what you call it, but whatever government expansionist philosophy, how is that working out for people all over the world? How's it working out for you? So, as I begin to leave, I want to leave you with this. that the American society, the American government was founded on the principles that it is there to protect the people, not to help them, not to bail them out. But the government was founded to protect our rights, to protect us physically, and to protect us from our enemies abroad. And that's what we need here today. Thank you. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.